One Uganda. One people. Ra. Cha. For saving the candidature of Dr. Kizza Besigye. So for you who goes on social media to insult these three gentlemen claiming you are fighting for Dr. Kizza Besigye, you do not know what you are fighting for. I could go on and on, but I'm one person whose defiance credentials some people want to question. Somebody who has been in jail several times, including staying in Nagalama, lying on the same floor with Dr. Kizza Besigye for 13 days, waiting to be charged with murder. And today, a man with 30 consistent years of resistance against the dictatorship in Kampala is being branded an ANRM person preparing to sell the FDC to Museveni. That is probably the greatest insult I have had in the entire my entire political career. But you would expect this in politics. When you disagree with some people. I came here in 2017 courtesy of the votes that some of you gave to me. I had expected a smooth presidency. I thought because I was supported by everybody, I would be allowed to sit in Najanankumbi and help to direct matters here. Unfortunately, some people thought otherwise. They thought I should be under the direction and control of them, that I would be told what to do while president here, that I would serve their interests while sitting in Najanankumbi. I said to them, I'm a man of my own. I am not going to come under the command, direction, instruction of anybody, whatever he says. I think that's where my troubles with Katonga started. When the FDC was in great need of having a candidate for the presidency, we went to Dr. Kizza Besigye and asked whether he would change his mind about an earlier decision that he had taken not to run. And he said, I'm not running. The next that we asked from him was support in terms of, first of all, looking for votes, but also in terms of financing, helping us show us where he used to get money. He failed us on both accounts and gave all sorts of excuses why he would not come to the elections. I traveled from north to east, east to west, south to West Nile. I went to the plains of Teso. I went to the terraces of Kigezi, to Bundibujo. I saw some of you coming from Bundibujo here, Chairman Musema and the others. as if I was an orphan. And yet I had put in my everything during the previous elections supporting Dr. Kizza Besigye. Indeed, as it has already been mentioned, I risked my constituency in 2016 when I was appointed the National Field Coordinator for the national campaign. First, during the internal processes where Dr. Kizza Besigye was elected flag bearer, and then later in the national campaigns. And there is evidence to this. Recently, I told our founding president that I didn't believe it was about dirty money, that he didn't come to the campaign. It wasn't about COVID either, but it was because he wanted to preserve himself for another day politically. We here in the leadership came under intense pressure to hand over the flag to the NUP candidate, and we rejected that. We felt we had a responsibility to preserve our party. We were not about to surrender our party at the whims of individuals serving personal interests to another political organization. If we hadn't done that, there would probably be no FDC to speak.
Oi.
One Uganda.
One people.
One people.
One Uganda.
Just a few comments and also sit down. One, I want to talk about Yusuf Sibambi. Haji Yusuf Sibambi. Number one is that those who don't know him, I know him. I joined Makerere before some of you were born. We are Yamets. We were the youngest boys in the university. He was in the law class. I was in statistics. He was in Micho. I was in University Hall. I was coming from Nairobi. I had gone to do architecture. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it. That's another story for another day. Now, Yusuf, throughout the 3 years, you know, at our time, law was for 3 years. Not now where it is what? 4 years. Yusuf would go to class. He never carried a book. He only took his head to what? And he came back with his head only. When time came for exams, he was the best student. So that shows that if Sibambi, Yusuf, decided honorable now, we know he's calling him Yusuf. So Yusuf, if I call you, you will forgive me. If he had gone to government to work, he would be one of those high-ranking, I'm sure it would be a Supreme Court what? So are you getting me? So we as a party, we are really lucky and privileged to have such a brain in our party, to leave all those other places to come and work, stay with us in the party and work for FDC. Let us clap for Yusuf. Why I brought that is that this party FDC is not for failures. It's not for what? We come here bringing our heads, our bodies, everything to this party. And when we come here to work, it is unfortunate for others to grade others as they have been bought. Are you getting me? Let me ask a simple question. How much can you buy me? No. How much? You look at me, I might be small. How much can you buy me? Just look at me. And just look at me. my head here, there are people who want it. Not to, they want it daily to use it. And you go and sit and say, I have been bought. Bought me Nandara. I want to tell my colleagues of Katonga that I am priceless. I am what? I saw some of them posting on Facebook that with those social media that have failed to pay. I've taken coffee from farmers and failed to pay. They don't know how coffee is grown. The owners of the coffee are not complaining. And you are just a person who has never seen a tray of coffee, you are complaining. Do you have sense? And I want to tell you today, if there are some Bagisos here, you talk to them. I have been entrusted with one of the richest institutions in this country called the Buddhist Cooperative Union. As we speak, it has over 12 million kilograms of coffee. For you who know how to multiply, get 11,800 times 12.5 million kilograms. That's the money in my hands. Plus equipment, plus assets. Those are the items they have said you are the askari. If I want the money, why don't I take that one? Why don't I take that one? I want to tell the people of Katonga that I am priceless. And I want to tell Dr. Besigye and the team that we have been there for them. We have been there what? For them. The reason they cannot move is because we are no longer there for them. So I want to tell you, the members of FDC, that your party is in safe hands, and I'm asking you to give me another term. Nandara hoy! Nandara hoy! Nothing will get lost. I heard they are saying we have sold the Najana Kumbi. This Najana Kumbi here, this one here that I sell this. You guys, why do you want to demean us to that extent? Your property Najana Kumbi is very safe. I laugh at someone that I went to look for Garuga that we sell. Garuga knew me when I was young, when I was working for PTA Bank as a financial officer in 1992, getting a PTA check of $6,000 PTA dollars per month. Who am I by then? I was young in Burundi. Do you know Burundi? In 1992, I was earning 6,000 PTA dollars. You get that time was 1.2. How much was I earning? Just an unmarried man with all that money. Did they want me to drink it? So I am telling the people that I saw cash. I saw money when I was still not yet born. And I will leave it. And I will never cheat anybody. Never cheat what? I said I was going to speak for a short time, but unfortunately I've spoken for long. I want to also conclude on a few issues. Everything which is taking place in the party is legal. Is what? Legal. Today when I went to nominate, the Electoral Commission said, but why do you bring all this? I wanted to demonstrate that you have brought a Secretary General who has gone to what? School. Not the one who goes to Kuyungiriza. Are you getting me? So, what we're all doing is legal, as the Honorable said. And I can tell you, all of you, on the day the Electoral Commission has announced to come, the meeting will be conducted according to the law. Are you getting me? And we have to put your people in the offices. I am lucky that I have a lawyer called Yusuf and I have a lawyer called Bitek. Where has Bitek gone? And I can tell you, they have assured me that anything we're doing, if they want, legal, we shall go legal. If they want politics, we shall go what? Politics. If they want the other one, we are known to it. We are known to it. We want to tell the people that if this is a party you should trust and believe in it. Are you getting us? We cannot sell FDC to anybody. If I, Nandala, decided to go become Governor Bank of Uganda, which they have wished me every day, I go alone. I don't go with FDC. Are you getting me? During elections, I have been governor. Now they call me, I'm going to become Minister of what? Finance. So you are lucky that they are talking about Nandala that is capable to do something. They are not saying Kaija can become even a minister for agriculture. So all of you, you should be happy that you have somebody they can talk about, that he has capacity. Wow. Don't have people who are not have capacity to be the ones to lead your party. So I want to state that your party is your party, safe and will move forward, and nobody should threaten you on anything. Nobody should threaten you or not? FDC, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One Uganda.
One people.
One people.
One Uganda.
God be with you.
Okay.